What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. We're in the single-player world, playing vanilla, no mods. Some people getting confused about that when I've been switching back and forth between Feed the Beast and this. But, yeah, a lot of the stuff we've been using lately, all them hoppers and things, that's all from the snapshot. It's not a mod, but anyway, I'm being Mr. Potion brewing guy right now, getting some, what are they, the fireproof potions, what are they called? I think I might have one. Here we go. Fire resistance potions. Oh yeah, that's what it is. But getting them all ready. I wanted to put this off, but I think today we're gonna have to go take a trip into the Nether, get ourselves some nice new quartz so we can play around with some of the other things in the snapshot other than just the hoppers. But, yeah, it should be pretty good. I'm not going to go venture too far out. But, yeah, just get these guys all brewed up. Ooh, that went quick. That went quick. All right, let's get some redstone in so we can get these going up to, I think it's 8 minutes. That should be pretty good. And see what else we can do for today. Want to get working more in this base. Get it tuned up. Ooh, what the heck? Oh, that's over the slimes. But a couple other things. We gotta figure out where we're gonna do a storage room. What I was thinking, just while we're waiting for those to brew, I was thinking of actually making this pyramid higher, and we're gonna eventually have more beacons on it. But I was thinking it would be kind of neat, thinking about in Hermitcraft, we have kind of like a pyramid going on. I thought it would be neat to make this a little bit bigger, and then we could have some secret entrances going in and then going downstairs to another level at our base. So let me know what you think about that. Maybe I'll start to work on that a little bit today when we get back. Anywho, I think our potions are just about all done. And I'll get myself some new armor. And we'll take a trip into the Nether. Alright, I think I'm about all equipped up. There's just a few last things I want to grab. We got some blocks to get us around if we have to go up high, just in case an emergency. Instant health and regen. Let's see. Let's grab a few fire potions. So I'm bringing some ender chests with me, of course, because in case we die, I want to be able to have most of our good stuff still there. Plenty of ender pearls in case we get stuck, extra iron in case we need it for armor, and I'm just using my fire protection 3 boots. Couple more things. We gotta get some arrows, and I want to get some speed potions too, just so that we can try and speed things up. But I thought it's been a while since we've gone to all the different areas, so why don't we just do that together. Let's first go head over and get some arrows. I think just over at our little 4-way mob evader. Should be good for that. Let's see. I know last time we were here, the grass was all overgrown, and man. Yep, still like that. Still like that. Alright, but this should be a good place. Alright, we got a few stacks of arrows. And people were saying I should put a whole hopper thing in over here. Which probably is a good idea for stuff to collect slowly so it doesn't despawn. And our Moo Cow Tower. Do a harvest sometime soon. Anyway, alright, so we got that. Let's now go get some speed potions. And I don't know if you remember, a long time ago, over at our first Iron Golem farm, we had a little setup, or at least I had a little setup, for making tons and tons of speed potions. So let's see if that's still there. Let's see how we do today in this. How's the lag gonna be? Come on, baby. Come on, you can do it. Yes, first try. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's see. That's our spider farm. And this area is getting really dangerous now just because withers and blaze can spawn in here. So we're gonna have to do something. NPC no, you know what? I think we went too far. I think we went too far. I know, I'm getting lost in my own freaking place. Okay, here we go. It's where our old sand quarry was. Alright. So I have all my sugar cane. Of course, we have tons of sugar cane back at the base now. And how's this place doing? It's been a while. Die, suckers. Alright, got our old little farm. And are these already done? Nice. Already have a bunch of speed potions already finished. And do we have any? Look at that. Tons of them. Alright, so we're just going to grab a whole bunch of these. And we will, I guess, just throw away any extras. I don't even need this iron. I'm going to turn this off. Guys, take so freaking long. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the heck is going on here? Why is that not shutting off? Ew, did redstone get changed? Oh. Did something happen to my redstone here? That's weird. I know there's some changes with redstone. I don't know how much has changed yet. That's going. That's still getting current. Yuck. Alright, I'm not going to even worry about that today. I'm not going to even worry about it. If somebody knows offhand what happened, it's somewhere along the line. I lost something, but I don't want to go back and futz around. So anyway, let's go into the Nether. And let's figure out how far we have to go. So I'm probably going to head this way. We're going to go down here. Do a little drop. And we'll start over where the slime farm entrance is. So I've gone this way. This is already generated. And quartz are only going to generate in places that we haven't been. Our wither farm, at least our ghetto wither farm, is way down that way. And let's drink a speed potion. Oh, no, no, what'd I do? Oh, phew. That could have been bad. Oh, my goodness, that could have been so bad. Okay. So we've already generated everything here. But down this way, I don't think we've been too far. I'm really hoping that we don't have to travel too out of the way. You gas. Gonna give me problems. Gotcha. Do we get a little... Let's go see. I definitely need to get some more gas tiers. If possible. Did you? Oh, you cheap ass. Okay. So around this way. In this direction, about 1,000 blocks out, around 800 blocks out, is the way to where our new wither farm is going to be. There's a really cool fortress, and I've only been there in creative mode, so it's not been generated yet. By the way, I should probably real quick take notes. We are at X is -172, Z -237. Okay, in case we get lost, we can always find our way back now. Let's see. Pretty soon after this is probably going to start seeing quartz. So let's keep on purling. I probably want to get out. I'm going to leave the regen off, but let's get... Oh, okay, good. Let's get a fire potion out in case we fall into some lava. Ooh, has it really been generated this far? I didn't think we went out this far before. So if we don't come across some... Ooh, I think I see quartz. I think I see quartz. Yes! Awesome. We found some... Ooh. Get out of here. Okay. Let's grab some... So we're all full in inventory. Look at that. Awesome. Look at that. Already we found some quartz. This is why I thank myself for not just going exploring... and generating, oh, you turds, generating tons of land. Alright, well, we are going to get out of here real quick. Awesome. Okay, got a safe little area. Set down our ender chest, and we can start to put some of the excess stuff in here. But I want to get out my silk touch pick. Let's throw some of these extras in here. Okay, silk touch. Thank you. Can toss you out. Awesome, because we're going to want to use fortune on these when we get back. Oh, sweet. I'm so happy. I thought I'd have to go really far out. That is perfect. In quartz, I think it generates about as common as what like iron ore is. To me, it seems like coal. But other people, when I've read, have said that it's about the same frequency as iron ore. Oh, this is sweet. All right, guys. Well, I'm just going to go. I'm going to collect a whole bunch of quartz. And I will meet you back at the base. I'm not going to make you go through all of this. If we come across something cool along the way, I will cut back in. But otherwise, I'll see you back. All right, we're back in one piece. Oh yeah, let's lay out all this quartz and let's fortune it up. Oh man, this pickaxe is going way too slow. And has fortune 3, but no efficiency, so goodbye. Let's do this. Efficiency 5, much better. Oh man, well that wasn't too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Ended up with almost a full 4 stacks of nether quartz just from that 1.5 stacks of the ores. So not bad. Anyway, I went ahead and played around with it a little bit, crafted up at least one of each type of quartz block, as well as other items using quartz and other blocks that are new in the update. I think I got everything. I might have missed something. If I did, let me know. But anyway, let's just sort of bang through this real quick, because I haven't gone through in this LP yet what all the new blocks are. And actually, kind of cool if you notice in the upper left hand corner, Minecraft 1.5. Oh yeah, just came out actually while I was recording this, so I went ahead and updated. I think it's actually still considered the pre-release, not the official release, but it's probably not going to be anything else but maybe possibly some bug fixes if there's anything. But anyway, let's go through this. This right here, this first one, this is the normal quartz block. And yeah, it's pretty snazzy. I really like it. Very smooth, very sleek. Matches well with a lot of other blocks. And yeah, very unique. To craft this, I'm sure you guys already know. But you just take 4 of the quartz right there, and bam, that's how you get it. Now there's a couple other of neat quartz blocks. They have the pillars. This is showing the pillars going up and down. As you can see, it's just like a pillar. Kind of reminds me of like a tree. Kind of like the bark of the tree. And as you see on the top, just like the logs. Let's get a log out. Do I have a log? I just want to compare that side by side real quick. Do I have it, or did I use them all? Dang, I think I used them all. Well, that's not important. What are you staring at, Mr. Snowman? That's not important. Anyway, really neat block, and it's directional. So depending on how you place it, kind of like, I guess, placing a log. Right there, it's going upwards, but then if I place it against the block, it's facing this way. So pretty neat based on the direction that you click it on. It's very neat, very neat. Then they have these sweet chisel blocks, which pretty interesting for throwing in, mixing it up for designs. I like that. So it reminds me a lot of sandstone. In fact, just like with the sandstone, if you take the 2 half slabs, that's how you make this guy right here. So let's just go through real quick. For the half slabs, you know how to do a half slab. It's just 3 across the bottom, and it'll get you these quartz slabs. And if you take the quartz slabs and put them like that, you'll get the chisel block. So pretty nifty. In fact, I'm kind of curious if you take with the sandstone, if you take 4 chiseled sandstone, I believe it brings it back into a smooth sandstone. So that may even be the case with this. Do I want to test it? I'm not going to test it, but we'll find out later. So we have the half slabs. We saw about that. Also very nice, very sleek. Also got the stairs, which I am very thankful for. It's always upsetting when they don't include stairs. And I do like this. You know, I've been wanting the smooth sandstone stairs forever. Well, this is a pretty smooth block. So I'm really happy with that they went ahead and added those stairs, and they'll be very useful. Next on the line, as far as for using quartz, we have these nifty new guys, look just like repeaters, and they are called comparators. Now, I'm not going to get into great depth about them, although I've been playing with them for a bit. They're pretty nifty. They compare redstone signals coming in on the different sides, and depending on the option, you can either have it be if one side is greater than or I think it's greater than or equal. It's either greater than or equal to. It will send a signal out, or you can put it into a subtraction mode where it just subtracts the two different signal strengths. So again, we'll get into this in more detail in the future. It's not too important. To craft that, the stairs, by the way, we skipped that, but the stairs is just, if this was the blocks, that would be the stairs. Of course, those aren't the blocks. For the comparator, I believe it goes something... Let's see if I can remember. No. Is it like that? Yeah. It's like this. So you got to use the smooth stone, just like you do with a repeater, and then you throw in the quartz. So pretty neat, pretty easy recipe, and it's also very similar to the repeater. A repeater would just be like that. So very nice, and it is a very useful block. We're going to be using this quite a bit. Next, we have this guy, which is freaking awesome. So happy they added this into the game. It's called the daylight sensor, and based on, it's not only detection of daylight, whether it's on or off, it actually will send out a different redstone signal based on where the sun is in the sky. So it's pretty neat. We'd be able to actually set up possibly right now. Is it midday? No, it's going down. So the signal right now is going all the way to here. It's going to, as the sun goes by a little bit more, go down, down more, all the way to nothing at nighttime. So very neat. Might be able to set up some type of secret entrances that only open certain times of the day, or even another thing I was thinking of. If we use the music blocks, we could actually set up a clock that chimes for depending on what time of the day it is. Of course, it won't work at night, but still, I think it's pretty neat, and it would be a fun project. So another thing that we'll have to do. Now, next we have the hoppers, which is very, very neat design. We've already gone through this, so I'm not going to kill it. But basically, with these guys, they're kind of like a little chest, but then they can also empty out into another chest. So if we go ahead and fill this up, it will just suck all those items out and dump it into the chest. So very neat. They do have a couple of functions depending on if they have redstone signal or not, and can actually be used in sorting systems and all sorts of stuff. Oh, I actually forgot. I think, okay, good. We also now, you know, we had chest minecarts. We also have hopper minecarts now, which is pretty neat. And there's also TNT minecarts. So there's a couple blocks I'm not including in here, but again, we'll cover this in a later episode. Next, I'll save this guy for last. Next, we have, I might have shown this already, but here we have the redstone block, which is basically, other than just a better way to store redstone, sort of like I do with iron. Oop, too many there. But anyway, that's how you make the block, and then you can just stick it right back in and it will craft back to 9 redstone. But in addition to just being a cool block, it also will send out a redstone signal all the time. So pretty nifty there. A couple of fun things we can probably do with it. I can't remember. We might have already done this in another episode, at least showing it. But just want to sort of get everything together. And finally, what I'd like to mess around with more today is the dropper. Now, actually, this is the reason I went into the Nether, because for some reason I thought that the crafting recipe required Nether quartz, but actually, all a dropper is this right here. Let's see. Oh, did I? I am a dingleberry today. Let's get this broken out. The recipe for the dropper, all it is this. So we could have done this easily, but at least we got our little quartz adventure over with. So right there's the dropper, and it's very similar to the, what's the other guy called? The dispenser. Very similar, but it's got a few different properties. For one, it if you put in a dispenser arrows, it will shoot the arrows out, whereas with this guy it will just drop the item. So pretty neat. And there's also a couple other neat things as far as how this can work. And also I didn't show how to do the solar panel. Let's just really quickly craft these last few things. For that, it's 3 wooden planks, 3 quartz, and then 3 glass, and that will give you your daylight sensor. Did I call it solar panel a minute ago? My goodness. And then for the hopper, we've done this before in another episode, is just the iron that makes kind of like the V, and then I believe it's just a chest right there. So anyway, I'm going to go sleep, and then let's start to play with these droppers. Alright guys, I thought I'd really quick just go through a little review of the dropper and hopper, or excuse me, the dropper and dispenser, just to make sure everyone's clear on the differences. Right here is probably familiar to you. You have the dispenser, which is the pretty typical thing that we've used. It shoots out an item, and a few items such as arrows, it will actually shoot the arrow. Now, the dropper seems pretty much the same when you're just using normal items, but then if you use an item such as an arrow, instead of shooting it, it'll just drop a single item. Other examples of this would be, for instance, let's just do this so we don't make a mess. If we're to put inside, say, a bucket in the dispenser, or in the dispenser, it'll just let the water out. Whereas if we put a bucket in the dropper, it's going to actually shoot that bucket of water out. So it is a very useful item, both of them in their own fashion. Now, a couple of other neat things. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure this was added just during this 1.5 updates, but the dispenser can now be aimed upwards. Pretty sure that's new, so I thought I'd point that out. Now another thing, just wanted to test, if we go ahead and we put a chest on top or in front of one of these guys, and these are still items, what's going to happen? When we shoot it, it's just going to still shoot out and not go into the chest. Same type of deal here. Now, what's unique about the dropper and why I am so interested in it right now is right here we have it. Okay, it shoots out. But then, if we put a chest in front or above, what's going to happen? As you can probably guess, when I press that, it goes right into that chest. So very, very cool. Or in this case, in the chest right in front of it. Now, what I want to try and do today is, of course, for going down, we have easy item elevators, either down or at the same level. We can just use the hopper, throw the item in, and then boom, it ends up in the chest below. But this cannot go up. So, by using this same type of thing, let's see, this is empty, empty. Let's go ahead, throw some redstone in. When I press this button, boom, it's going to go up into the chest. So very, very cool. Now, we're going to be able to eventually use some type of design of these droppers with some of our mob traps, such as that spider farm, to be able to get it to bring all the string up to where our storage room is going to be. Now, the only thing about this is once we go beyond, let's see here, where'd I put them droppers? Once we go beyond where that redstone signal is, so let's go all the way up to here, and then this will show us when it shoots over. So is this going to go all the way up? And here's where I haven't done a whole lot of testing. So right as of now, these guys are all empty. And when we hit this, it's probably only going to go up to this one. Yeah, and it doesn't go any further. Now that's because this guy right here is giving redstone signal to both this guy and that guy, which then would push it into here, but beyond that it's not continuing. Now if we were to add another redstone signal, which I'm going to designate with this, if I hit that, it should go up another 2 and probably end up right there, and then finally shoot out the top. So pretty neat. It's going to be a little bit more complicated, not quite as easy as with the dropper or with the hoppers, but it's definitely something that's doable. I've thought about it a little bit, and I'm thinking here something like this is probably going to be my solution. There may be other better ways to do this. I don't know, but for today I think this is what we're going to try. So let's bring this up a little bit. And what we're going to try and do is send a redstone signal that's going to go up, 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 all the way to the top. So let's get these droppers out. And we're going to want to have these all aimed upwards. So we'll go like that, and then finally, just to see if it works, easy test, go right there. So that's good. Now we've got to get this so that we're sending the redstone signal. Where's the... Okay, the face of them is all shooting upwards. So I think we can just do something along the lines of this. Let's see. So that right there, okay, that is affecting it. So if we go like that and then rotate back and forth, and we did this with the Moo Moo Cow Tower, the same type of idea, except we're doing it with the trapdoors. Does that reach all the way? That should reach all the way to the top. And as you can see, it rotates. Now, if we take this little guy right here, and see how that goes all the way up. Alright, now let's see if this actually will work with the droppers. Let's go ahead and throw some cobble in there. Okay, and it stays fine. And when we press the button, did it make it all the way up? Let's see, how far did it make it? Made it 1 up. Let's do it again. So, was there, but now do we have one there? Oh, we have one all the way up there now. So let's do it again. Alright, nothing. Nothing. You know what? I think we need to go up 1 higher because that final guy doesn't have a signal. Unless that popped out. Let's see. Let's go all the way up again. And let's throw 1 more right there. There we go. Because that torch is now giving power to that block to then power the dispenser. I think that should be good. So let's see again what's going to happen. Awesome. Awesome. So now this is actually going every time and shooting out an item. It's only 1 at a time, but it's not bad. So if we have this set up, all we need to do is get a little redstone loop going on. So let's go ahead. Let's go like this. Let's put a little bit of delay. Let's go grab a repeater. Do we have any repeaters? Yes. Let's grab a repeater. Let's just go right there. And let's see, how should we do this? I'm gonna go like this, this, and then that. There we go. Look at that. Automatic elevator. So it's a little annoying, a little noisy, but that should work just fine now. And of course at the top we'll have it all pushing into a chest. So I think that's pretty cool. I think this is going to be what we use for our spider farm and probably a whole lot of other farms. This is just kind of fun. Let's see if we can get it going forever. And I'm just goofing off with this right now. This isn't anything practical that we're actually going to do. Awesome. And something like that, as long as it always falls in the hoppers, that's just going to go on forever. Aw, that is pretty sweet. And it's a pretty easy solution. So it's just going to take up a 2x2 area, except for this. And we'll probably have to figure out a way to turn this loop on and off from the top so we don't have to go all the way down. But yeah, I think that works out pretty freaking well. And why are these guys freaking out a little bit? We may have to make the loop a little bit longer. And of course, you can just do it like that and it won't go. It'll change the pace. But yeah, I'm digging it, guys. I am digging it. Anyway, I think that's going to about do it for today. And next time, we can install this into our mob trap. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go check on the time. And I think it's about time for donations. I'll meet you over at the donations monument. All right, guys, it is that time again, donations. For those of you that are new, just to let you know, at the end of each of my survival episodes, I've been asking for donations, and basically this is so that I can save up to get a new computer, not because my computer's not good enough to play Minecraft. It is, but this is to help so that I'm able to edit my videos faster, get uploads more frequently and more often. Currently, it takes me over 2 hours to render a video, and that's before all the editing and everything like that. So it would help speed things up for me quite a bit and help to get episodes out more often for you guys. But we're getting pretty close. Anyway, let's go over the new donations. For any people that donate $5 or more to my PayPal, I am giving a little shout out to. So let's go through, and guys, if you do donate, make sure to remember and leave a little note in the PayPal just so that we can I can make sure to include things like your YouTube address, your proper name, anything like that, and any other fun little requests. Anyway, Ethan over here, Ethan Graham, who goes on YouTube by Pikachu103100 and has been a usual suspect here in the donations monument. But apparently during his, I think it was this donation here, his last donation, which was on December 31st, I guess I actually forgot to give him his little shout out for it. So I'm so sorry about that, Ethan. I really appreciate how much help you've been giving me here. But guys, yeah, make sure to go check him out. Very generous guy. Very nice. Thank you, Ethan. And I'm sorry about missing your shout out. But then over here we have Nicholas, and he had donated twice, and he actually informs me that he now either, I'm not sure if it's a new YouTube or if he didn't have one before, but anywho, we have his YouTube now. It is Flumming Flum. I believe I said that right. So make sure to go check him out and say thank you, Nicholas, for leaving such a nice donation. I appreciate it so much, guys. And for this week's episode, we have 2 new donations. First over here, we have Samurai8. He didn't specify whether this was his YouTube, but I'm going to assume that it is. And let me know in the comments just to make sure, Samurai. But he donated $20 on the 3rd. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it so very much. And we have over here Nikki, who made a little funny request. He said he wanted me to put out his full name on the sign, and he wanted me to try and pronounce his full name. Thought it was very funny when people tried to do that were from a different country. And watch, this is probably going to be some bad word or something. Hopefully he's not doing that to me. Anyway, well, here we go. Let's try it. Nikki Helibert Dunkjager. I'm going to assume Dunkjager. I don't know. I hope that's his name and not a bad word. Anyway, he goes on YouTube by Fatty McFly. Pretty funny. So make sure to go check him out and say thank you for the donation. And that was done, It's supposed to be 3/5, March 5th. So I'll fix that. But on March 5th, donated $10. Thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you so much, Samurai. And thank you to everyone that has been so generous in leaving a donation. Really helps me out. We're getting so close, guys. So very close. So anyway, let me just do, I forgot to put what the total was. Let me just do that real quick. And yeah, you can check out all the donators in full with my world download. So we definitely will have that this time. And make sure to go check that out in the description. There should be a link for download. Okay, as of the 8th of this month, we are now at 2,259. Not bad, so close. So about 2,300. Our goal is to get to 3,000 for the computer that I'm doing, and it's a custom built computer. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for the wonderful donations, old and new. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a big old thumbs up because it does help me get much better noticed on YouTube for Minecraft. Leave a comment. I want to go over a lot more comments. There's some things I didn't have time to review today, but from the last couple of episodes. We'll talk about that a bit next time. Hope you enjoyed our little project that we did today. Should be fun implementing it into our mob traps. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Should have a episode of Feed the Beast, I think, out tomorrow. And I think that about does it. Peace out.